Yes, the question says write the following numbers in. We have 2 decimal places here. This number in 2 decimal place, 18.4807 in 3 decimal places, and 0.7631 in 3 decimal places. Okay, now we write the question 4.996. Now the question wants us to write our answer and make sure we have 2 numbers after the decimal point. So that means we'll be considering the 9 and the 9. But we will not be writing 3 because it's only 2 at the decimal point, and this is the third one. So that means we're not going to be writing the third one. Let's just make this one green. We will not be writing this third one. But you need to consider the third one. Is the third one up to a 5 or more than a 5? Yes, it is. So because it is more than a 5, we will be adding 1 to the number in front of it. So we will have a 4 point. If you add a 1 to this becomes a 10. It affects this, becomes a 10, and that's going to affect this. This will become a 5. So writing 4 will be wrong. So let's change that to a 5. So we're going to have a 5. And since this became a 10 and this became a 10, you're going to end up having 2 zeros. If you leave out these zeros, then you're not obeying this rule. This is 2 decimal places after the decimal point. So we have 2. So you're going to be leaving it 0, 0. So we're done. Next question, we've got 0.0, sorry, that's supposed to be 0.036. It says to 2 decimal places. Therefore, you need to be considering this 2. After the decimal point, you want 2. Good. Now, if you ignore this 0 here, if you ignore this 0 here and instead considering these 2 numbers, then you'll be wrong. It says after the decimal point, I want 2 numbers. So you need to consider this and ignore this, the 6. Yes. Okay, let's go. So we're going to have a 0 point. Well, we have to consider this 6. Now, considering the 6, we consider this 6 is more than a 5. So we'll be adding a 1 to the 3. So we'll be having 0.04. So that's going to be our answer. Remember, it's 2 decimal places. Out of the decimal point, I want 2 figures. So we have 0.4. We've obeyed our rule. Now here, we've got 18.4807. After the decimal point, I would like to have 3 numbers. Good. So this one is out of it. Let's make it green. This one is out of it. That will be the 4th one. So we have 18.480. Check this. Is it up to 5 or more than a 5? Yes, we're adding a 1 to that. If we add a 1 to a 0, it gives us what? It gives us a 1. So this will have to go. And then we have a 1. So we have 3 decimal places. After the decimal point, I want 3. At the decimal point, I have 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Next one. We've got 0.7631. I want 3 numbers after my decimal point. I want this after the decimal point. This and this. I don't want the 4th one. I don't want this. I only want 3 after the decimal point. So I have what? 0.763. Consider this. Is this up to a 5? It's not up to a 5. So we would not be adding 1. We would not be. If we do, then that means we're saying that this number here is up to a 5 or more than a 5. So therefore, it's going to remain 3. 0.763. Beautiful.